Hi everybody, this is Shirley Sanakti girl out here in Shanghai, China, visiting Leica stores, or as the locals call it, Dhaka. Let's see what rare and unique items are waiting for us here. Shanghai, what a fascinating city. Every corner's got a story, from rooftop bars to retro Shikumen lanes that look like they walked out of another century. In Leica, they've been here for a while, adding a stylish touch of German craftsmanship to the neon-lit East. Now, Dhaka literally means punching a card like clocking in at work. But in modern Chinese slang, it means checking in at a location, usually somewhere trendy, famous, or photogenic. So let's start our Leica Dhaka adventure right here, where old meets new and every camera glints with possibility. Our first stop is Xintiandi, and trust me, if you're visiting Shanghai, this place is almost impossible to miss. It's one of the city's most famous hangouts for tourists, locals, and anyone who likes their shopping with a side of history. Here you'll find plenty of Western shops and restaurants, but don't let the storefronts fool you. The architecture you're strolling through is traditional Shikumen style, a mix of Chinese and Western design dating back to the 19th century. Think stone gates, narrow lanes, and brick walls that have heard more secrets than the average M owner's gear cabinet. And right in the middle of all this history, the Leica flagship store, which opened in 2016. Perfectly placed, a brand that blends timeless craftsmanship with modern style, surrounded by an area that does exactly the same. When you walk in, you're greeted by a cozy counter with chairs where you can sip a coffee or a refreshing drink while trying out cameras. Across from you, a big screen runs Leica's promo videos via their new Leica Cine 1 projector, so you can drool over gear while you're holding it. The store's layout blends two distinct styles. One side features Leica's new store design, pale wood display cases with gray backgrounds for a warmer, more inviting feel. The other side shows off Leica's classic bold look with black display cases and red backgrounds that really make the cameras pop. There's also a mini gallery inside, which basically says, stay a while, get inspired, maybe buy a lens. Their used section, let's just say, it's more capsule collection than warehouse sale. There were only 6 items, 5 lenses and 1 camera. If you want vintage gems, you're better off hunting down the specialty secondhand shops hidden in Shanghai's back streets. I've got a video about an incredible secondhand department store coming up, so stay tuned. While wandering Xintiandi, I stumbled upon the Kodak pop-up in the department store, and I thought I'd found the motherlode of film. Wallet in hand, I went in, only to realize it wasn't a camera store at all. Turns out, a Korean company bought the rights to use the Kodak name and logo, not for film or cameras, but for a full Kodak branded clothing line across Asia. From what I hear, it's doing well, tapping into the vintage nostalgia trend that's huge with younger generations. You'll see hoodies, t-shirts, and tote bags all sporting the iconic yellow and red logo. Just know, nostalgia isn't cheap. A plain cotton t-shirt can run around $80 to $100 US. Next, we cross the river into Pudong, Shanghai's financial powerhouse and home to some of the city's boldest architecture. And right here in Taikoo Li Qiantan, you'll find one of Shanghai's newest high-end shopping destinations. It's open air, ultra-modern, and dripping with designer labels. But it's not all flash. There are art installations, curated gardens, and wide pedestrian walkways that feel almost meditative compared to the rest of the city. Up on the second floor is the Leica Store, showcasing Leica's new store design style. Warm wooden interiors paired with a clean, minimalist layout. It's a softer, more gallery-like atmosphere compared to their older, bold and red look. This new warm wood style is a big departure for Leica, and you'll notice the difference when we get to the IFC Mall store later. The Taikoo Li shop isn't huge, but it's inviting. The staff were incredibly friendly. The store manager welcomed me, and Leica Academy instructor Guki walked me through their workshops and programs. They even organized photography trips to jaw-dropping destinations. Yes, including Tibet. Imagine walking out with a new SL3S and a ticket to a workshop in the Himalayas. And no, that's not an SL3S in the bag. It's a souvenir mug. Our final stop is the Leica Store at the IFC Mall, right in the heart of Lujiazui. This area is Shanghai's postcard skyline. The city's tallest towers, the famous Oriental Pearl, and some of the most jaw-dropping views in the city. Inside, the IFC Mall is pure luxury. Polished marble floors, flagship stores from every brand you've ever seen in vogue, and the kind of cozy warmth that makes you forget how crisp Shanghai winters can get. The Leica store here is smaller than the others, but like typical Leica, it's focused, deliberate, and all about the essentials. Here you'll see Leica's older store design. Bold black display cases with bright red backgrounds, in contrast to the warm wood style at Taikoo Li Qiantan. In the center, two floating white displays showcase accessories and special edition cameras, a setup you'll spot in many Leica stores. When you walk back outside, you're greeted by skyscrapers gleaming in daylight, sunlight bouncing off glass facades, the Huangpu River winding below, and a city full of stories in every direction. By now, some of you might be wondering, wait, aren't there 4 Leica stores in Shanghai? Well, according to Leica's website, yes. But the West Nanjing Road store isn't actually owned by Leica. It's more of a boutique store. I didn't make it there this trip, but maybe next time. From the Shikumen charm in Xintiandi to the open-air calm of Taikoo Li Qiantan to the jewel box elegance of IFC Mall, Shanghai's Leica stores are more than just places to buy gear. They've carved out a place in some of the city's most memorable corners. So that's my Leica store crawl in Shanghai. Did I find any rare unicorn lenses or camera bodies? Not yet, but the hunt is part of the fun. Drop your favorite Shanghai vintage camera spots in the comments, and maybe next time I'll track one down. Alrighty, you've been knocked up today and I'm really knocked out. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!